And I think they shared during those last few hours some really incredible experiences. I know probably 2 weeks before her passing, she made the comment that she hoped that her granddaughter, who passed away years ago, Stephanie, would come and help her through the veil. And I think she did, and I think there was also several other people there as well. Most of those last few hours, mostly she was asleep. Her face was no expression. And then all of a sudden you'd look at her and her eyes would be wide open and she would have the biggest smile on her face you ever saw. And she would be staring straight ahead. Her lips would be moving as if she was trying to communicate with someone. And if I had to put one word on the expression on her face, just one word, I would say it was joy. I think she was seeing someone she hasn't seen in a very long time. And then her eyes would shift to another section of the room, and again, the joy in her face would come. And I believe that she was surrounded by family members and loved ones, not only on this side of the veil, but also the other side. We were, of course, the family members on this side were trying to tell her, it's okay, you can cross over, everything's fine, and I'm sure that her family members were encouraging her as well. And I'd like to thank Bishop Jensen for coming over shortly before she passed away. He sang the song Abide with me to her, and I think that gave her the calmness and the peace she needed to pass over, and also calm my wife and also Elaine, and I appreciate that. I'd also like to thank the ward members for everything they've done. Of course, we live in Salt Lake, so it's a few hours away, and Elaine lives in Las Vegas. So Lori got here every chance she could. I think she burned up a lot of miles coming and going and fixing frozen foods so that she could have things to eat. But it sure made it a lot easier and peace of mind knowing that she was cared for here by the members of the ward. I was talking to Elaine, and she was telling me that one of her favorite memories growing up was on Easter when they were young. I guess Marjorie took the cat and dipped its paws in flour and then had the cat walk across the marble slate in front of the fireplace. And then she told them that was the Easter Bunny tracks. Lori remembers it was almost a tradition that she and her mom would get up early on Saturday and go shopping or look around, and they would have lunch together. And it was a tradition and a special experience for Lori and special memories that she has with her mom. I think it was the morning before she died, I was over there, and she was asleep and expressionless, and Elaine was on one side and Lori was on the other side of the bed. And I think Lori said a joke and Elaine started laughing, and they were laughing back and forth and kind of jabbing at each other. And I was mainly looking at Lori and Elaine, and then I looked down and Marjorie had the biggest smile on her face you've ever seen. And I don't know if she understood the joke, but I think she heard her two daughters laughing. And it made her happy. And I know that Marjorie had a real strong testimony for the gospel of Jesus Christ and a real love for the church. And she will be greatly missed by her children and her two granddaughters, Chelsea and Jessica. And I think if there's one thing Marjorie taught her family was unconditional love, and that she had unconditional love for her kids and her granddaughters, and they in return had unconditional love for her. And I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen.